been proud of this float for years. It's a replica of our...
I'm Kelly Eckerman. At first glance, all eyes appeared to be on the birthday celebration, but for
We've been proud of this float for years. It's a replica of our...
I'm Kelly Eckerman. At first glance, all eyes appeared to be on the birthday celebration, but for many officials, attention focused on something more crucial, the safety of President Reagan throughout his Dixon visit.
While all seemed quiet up front, there was constantly activity going on behind the scenes to make sure security was intact.
3 specially trained guard dogs flown in from Washington combed the streets searching for possible explosives. Security agents and workmen removed manhole covers to assure nothing was planted or hidden. All media equipment went through extensive security inspection. Anyone allowed close to the president was frisked or walked through a metal detector. Security helicopters loomed overhead, and agents perched on rooftops kept vigil over the Dixon festivities. Finer details like dismantling public telephones where explosives might be hidden kept security people busy up to and during the presidential visit. Along the parade route, barricades kept both pro- and anti-Reagan spectators at a hands-off distance. During the parade, Reagan was shielded from both sides by bulletproof glass flown in ahead from Washington. For weeks, security agents have been staking out the small town, preparing for today's visit. And while the parade of Secret Service agents has become old hat to Ronald Reagan, it provided a sideshow in itself for the president's usually quiet hometown. Kelly Eckerman, Activate News, Dixon, Illinois.
The president's motorcade arrived in Dixon shortly after 11 this afternoon. He made his first stop here at his boyhood home. The place of Reagan's formative years is where he spent about 40 minutes today for a private luncheon with Mrs. Reagan, his brother Neil, and his wife Bess. It took weeks to restore the home in time for the Reagan visit after fire gutted it 8 months ago. It was then on to a parade in the president's honor through downtown Dixon, where the streets were lined with red, white, and blue and an estimated 15,000 people. The president and Mrs. Reagan took their places on the reviewing stand where they watched numerous floats and bands. It was here at the Dixon High School gym where more than 4,000 people gathered, waiting 2.5 hours for the president's 73rd birthday party.
The President of the United States and Mrs. Reagan. We look forward to the future. We know we're never meant to be second best, and we never will be.
The president, flanked by members of the Dixon Hometown Coordinating Board and Illinois legislators, went on to say that the country is moving forward with confidence. An example, he says, is Dixon, Illinois.
We've already reduced the growth of federal regulations by more than 25%. We've cut well over 300 million man-hours of government-required paperwork. We just want to give today's pioneers the same chance that Father Dixon had.
To end the event, the crowd sang happy birthday, and as Mr. Reagan was presented with a birthday cake, balloons fell from the ceiling. It was truly a gala homecoming for the president. Before leaving the Dixon crowd today, the president said, quote, "Everyone has a place to go home to, and Dixon is that place for me." After the president's appearance here at the birthday party, he met privately with community leaders and old friends before leaving Dixon, headed to Eureka College. I'm Carol Clark, Activate News, with the president in Dixon, Illinois.